Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make pine needle tea. There's been quite a lot of talk about pine needle tea lately within our community. There's been some very eminent scientists, professors that have suggested that suramin could possibly be an antidote to toxins that may have been injected into the body, or indeed if somebody is around somebody that's injected toxins into their body and they're feeling the effects of that. What I do know is that pine needle tea is an absolute powerhouse of goodness. It has very high levels of vitamin C. Some say as much as 3 to 5 times the amount of vitamin C in lemons. It has very high levels of vitamin A, incredible for detoxing. Of course, with the high levels of vitamin A, it's really important that pregnant women don't take pine needle tea, or anybody that's trying to conceive, because that may cause problems there. There's also quite high content of something called shikmic acid. Now, interestingly, this is usually extracted from star anise, and there's quite a lot of information saying that it was the shikmic acid that was extracted in order to make Tamiflu back in the time of swine flu. So that was really interesting. But come and have a cup of tea with me. Fantastic. Now the kettle has boiled, and of course I popped in there some filtered water, no fluoride, arsenic, pesticides, so that's really important for making a detox tea. Whilst that water is cooling down a little, I'm going to prepare the pine needles. The local trees to us are Scots pine. Their Latin name is Pinus sylvestris. I think I pronounced that properly. So in order to prepare them, I haven't had a hot pan on here, so I'm just going to take that off and pop the kettle over there, just while I prepare these. So we have some little cones there that I picked up. How cute are they? So we've got the pine needles, and I'm literally just going to cut off. In fact, I'll just put that to one side there. Lovely. So we're just going to cut off these pine needles. There we go. So once all those are cut off, I just roughly chop them up just to release lots of those amazing properties within it. Lovely. Fantastic. And then I have 2 teapots. So this is the one that I use usually for my herbal teas, whether I'm making pine needle tea, chamomile, star anise. It's got a little sort of strainer inside it. So that's the one I use. Of course you can use any receptacle or just a regular teapot. So I'm going to do both of those today. So just take these lids off here. So what I'm going to do next is just divide these into two, and then I'm going to put these beautiful leaves, I can get them in neatly, just into there, into the centre of that teapot, and then just in this regular teapot, I'm just going to pop them in there. Fantastic, just getting those all in there now. Fabulous. I'm just moving that out of the way. Lovely. And so then I'm going to take my water that's had a while to cool down, so we don't want it completely boiling. I'm just going to pour the water in there now, and just to let that infuse. Beautiful. Wonderful. And then just popping the lids on. There we go. And then we just leave that, probably leave that about 15-20 minutes, and then we'll come back to it and pour the tea. Okay, so the pine needles have infused in the water now for around 20 minutes. They give off, I don't know if you can see that there, but it's like a beautiful pale green colour. If you want to give them a stir, a final stir, that is just great too. Just watch it over yourself, it's quite hot. Push it down there. Fantastic. And push that in. The same just with a regular teapot. There's just a very gentle, beautiful green hue to the water. Where all the healing properties have infused. And now we'll just take the tea strainer and just pour beautiful water. Some may choose to just have a receptacle with a cup just with the pine needles in, and then just add the water and just have that infusing while they drink it. And just with the teapot with the infuser in the centre, it's just much easier there. Beautiful. Beautiful. And you can see that they're both beautiful, very mellow shade of green there. Delicious, delicious. The aroma reminds me of Christmas or winter holidays. Beautiful. And there you go. Enjoy.